Hello everyone, I'm Bill Collestead, Public Policy Manager at the Iowa Developmental Disability Council. We're really glad you're here again for another week Capitol Snapshot. This week we're recording from the Iowa Capitol, and I happen to be in the House of Representatives at the Capitol, and this is where a lot of the actual debate that will be happening over the next 2 weeks will occur. As you're thinking about what the process of how bills become a law, when a bill comes here, they've usually been through at least one committee. There's been some discussion, and some of the finer points have been covered at the Capitol. So over the next week or two, you'll get to see some debate and conversations here out on the floor, and we're glad to be recording this week from the Capitol.
Hi, I'm Amy Campbell, and I am Bill's eyes and ears at the Capitol, and we're over on the other side of the Iowa legislature, the Iowa Senate, where 50 of your elected senators sit. And this is where the other half of the magic happens, where the bills are debated on the floor. Like over in the House, this is where bills are debated after they get out of committee, and where they will then be sent over to the other chamber for more discussion. And now we're in one of the committee rooms where bills will be discussed after they make it through one of the House or the Senate chambers. And so that's where a lot of the action is going to be this week as we approach the final deadline at the Capitol, the second funnel, which happens on Friday. And by that time, the bill has to have been debated by either the House or the Senate and then get through a committee like this in the other chamber.
Great. One of the bills that we're following this week is House File 2495. And that was brought forth by Representative Chad Ingels, and we had an opportunity to speak to him this week a little more about that bill. So we're going to try to clip to that video now.
Checking on House File 2495, with the Iowa Developmental Disability Council, we're interested in where that bill is going and what you're hoping to accomplish with it.
Yep, so that bill has passed out of the Iowa House. It's currently in the Iowa Senate. I think it has a subcommittee here scheduled this week. What it does is create a scholarship program for students in a comprehensive transition and secondary program. There's two of those programs in the state of Iowa, one at the University of Iowa and one at Northwestern College.
Great. Well, we're very interested in letting our advocates know about that and the service and the wonderful benefits of that program. So thank you for your time, and we'll make sure that people hear more about it.
Yep, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Representative Ingels, for taking time to meet with us this week. And that's really how bills happen. An idea is put forward. It could be by one of the representatives or one of the senators. You could bring an idea to your representative senator, and then once they propose the bill, it starts to go into committee, just like rooms like this, right, Amy?
That's right. They start to take action to become a law, and it all starts with an idea and a conversation that you can have with your legislator.
Great. Well, follow more of our information in Iowa at the Iowa DD Council website, and you can go to infoNET, and there are a lot of bills that are still being processed, and so some of them are coming out of committee and they're going to be debated on the floor this week, and so we look forward to the finalization of some of the bills for this calendar year.
Well, say goodbye, Bill.
Goodbye, Bill. We'll see ya. Thanks for coming.